This is an official live stream of. Oh wait, that's a different show. Welcome to DevOps Party Games. Because if we don't laugh about DevOps, we would probably forget to turn captioning on. But I just did turn it on. So if we didn't laugh at DevOps,
I don't want to have to cry.
We would probably cry.
Yeah. So welcome to season 3, episode 3. You made me draw a thought leadership, Matt, of DevOps Party Games.
Yes. I am your host, Matt Stratton, and oh shit.
And I am your other host, Jeremy Meese.
There you go. That's Jeremy, not Josh. It's Jeremy.
That's Jeremy. Yes, right there.
We run a tight ship here.
If you've tuned in before, you know that is not true. There is no tight ship running around here. Welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, we're going to explain a little bit about how this show works.
So tonight we are going to be playing 2 games, Quiplash and Drawful. However, the prompts for these games are DevOps or tech or cloud related or just whatever thing we thought was funny. And our fantastic set of players are going to strive to entertain you, or at least entertain ourselves, while they try to climb to the top of the thought leaderboard.
Now, all players and chat participants are asked to abide by our code of conduct, which you can find at DevOpsPartyGames.com. Please remember that, yes, we do have a code of conduct, but this game is rated M for mature.
Now, during each game, you, the audience, that's you watching this on Twitch, will find an icon much like a present or a package overlaid on the Twitch video. That's how you can join the audience. And you say, Maddie, I thought we joined the audience when we loaded Twitch. This is confusing. Just, it's fine. It's fine. We'll all get there together. But when you join the audience of the game, this is how you can participate by voting for your favorite answers. You can also load up jackbox.tv in a web browser, and we'll put a code on the screen that you can join as well. But the easiest way is to just click on that overlay in Twitch. And this does influence the game and therefore the scoring for the thought leaderboard.
Very technical, very scientific setup there. So if you're tweeting about the show, and we hope that you do, please do use the hashtag DevOps Party Games. You can also follow us on Twitter at DevOps Party Game, because we couldn't make it easy. So hashtag DevOps Party Games. Follow us on Twitter at DevOps Party Game.
It's very simple. That's enough of our yakking. Let's start yakking with some other people and meet our fantastic players. First, joining us tonight is a returning player from many seasons, Katie. So welcome to the show, Katie. And we're going to ask everybody the same question. Tabs or spaces?
Expand tab. Duh.
It's that easy.
One button for full spaces?
Yeah.
Also, hi.
Our next player is Paul. Paul, where do you weigh in on the tabs v spaces discourse?
I think despite what the Go formatter says, I'm going to go with spaces. I think tabs are tiny little lies.
Tabs are tiny little lies. I'm going to keep that one ready. Joining us also is Brittany. Brittany, tabs or spaces? Where are you at?
I mean, I like to tab my spaces.
Me too.
What?
Also, hey.
Oh, also our friend Bobby. Bobby, I know you have opinions on this this very loaded topic.
I have been writing Ruby far too long to not say spaces and not have a mob come after me, so I'm spaces.
Spaces, that's where we go. And Jay, where do you land on this? What's more punk rock, tabs or spaces?
Vim.
Just
I'm all about prioritizing how much I get to use my hands. So probably spaces.
I too like to prioritize how I use my hands.
Everything day.
I'm gonna go doot 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 doot
With the sound every time.
Folks in the audience, do you too like to prioritize how you use your hands? I'm not sure. But Jeremy, we've got a namespace collision tonight, but the good Jeremy is our contestant. Jeremy, tabs or spaces, man?
Fuck white space. just fuck white space. No white space.
None.
Neither.
Just minify the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
There you go. That solves the problem. That's a good way to avoid the issue for sure. Nick,
Oh, jeez.
where are you at on tabs or spaces, man?
I mean, I don't know. I've always been an op, so it was usually just whatever my devs told me to do. But
Right.
I guess I use VS Code now, so yes.
It just magically happens. It's that simple. It's great. And Celeste,
Whatever
wrapping us up.
Copilot gives you.
Yeah. Copilot is helpful when you're actually writing a blog. Ask me how I know. Celeste, but where do you land on tabs versus spaces? Or do you want to yell at me for using Copilot for writing prose?
I mean, I'm a technical writer, so the real answer is tabs when appropriate grammatically and spaces otherwise.
How many tabs or spaces after a period, though?
Only one. So 2 spaces is an artifact of old typewriters.
Yes.
And you don't need them on modern computers.
Not
I feel very
necessary.
smart for this answer. So somebody please pat my back.
It was already very worth it for me to attend this just for that fact.
This is not only entertaining, it's educational. So this counts to your professional learning development audience. So you can get some,
I
contribution.
wasn't looking to learn tonight. I was that wasn't part of the. It wasn't part of the deal, Matt.
Okay. Well, I can't force you to learn, Jay. We can just
Good.
make learning available to you. Players, go ahead and load up. If you can see, I'm sharing the screen. What's happening now is our first game tonight is going to be Quiplash. So our players are getting ready to load up, and we'll start sharing that in a minute. But the way this game works is all the players are going to get a set of prompts. Maybe they're fill in the blank. Maybe it's answer to a question, and they're going to get the same prompt as one other person. And then what's going to happen is both there we go. That's how we press that button. Both the players and you, the audience, will vote on which answer you think is the best. And what does the best mean, Jeremy?
The best means really what makes you laugh, what makes you feel whole, what gives you the makes you happy, what gives you that feeling, or really whatever you want to click on.
Exactly. The point is best as it means to you, where that comes in. And so we're going to play a couple rounds of this. So we're getting our first round here. The players are getting their prompts now. As we're moving along here, you're going to see these prompts are all custom. And if you think you have ideas for great prompts, we would love to hear them. And I just dropped the link in the chat where you can submit your prompt ideas. I was kind of told that Jen from Minneapolis was going to give us a bunch of Twilight themed prompts, and that did not happen in time for this game. But maybe for next month's game, we could have some great Twilight content.
Because everybody needs more Twilight.
Yeah. Players, remember you have about 80 seconds, but that's going to be for both prompts. So don't use up all your time coming up with the best first answer that seems right. Now, as you're watching, audience, if you think this looks like a fun thing to do, and you should, you can absolutely nominate yourself to be a future player. Maybe you know somebody. In fact, Paul, who's joining us, came as a nomination from someone else, and so I know who to blame. I mean, who to thank for this great contribution.
Yeah, just if you want to nominate your manager, go ahead. That'd be that'd be one thing to do. Nominate your friends, your enemies, whichever you feel works best. And maybe you will see your friends on that thought leaderboard, or yourself if you choose to self-nominate. Thought leaderboard, which is a very scientific way that we've put together for the most prolific contestants, participants, players, whatever term we want to use to get up there. And you can even use it for OKRs.
I just noticed good Jeremy. I like it. That's appropriate. Oh, y'all are running low. What's up, Rycar? Okay. Let's see what we got. There's no turning back. Let's see our first face off. Oh, wait, again, that's a different show. What is K10s? It's Kubernetes plus. So audience, don't forget to vote for your favorite.
Rejoin.
Let's see. with gains.
Kubernetes.
There
That's
you
what
go.
gains are, right?
Give me the gains right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kubernetes. That's good. Plus. Paul.
Oh wow! There you go. Good,
Well done,
good,
Britt.
good pull
I
there. I
like
like to
that.
point out. I like how Brittany comes out strong out of the gate after all this. Like,
Yeah.
geez, I don't know, Maddie. You know, I'm nervous about doing this or whatever. I think I'm sensing a hustle here. I deleted Twitter because Alex Hidalgo muted me.
Our mother-in-law found my shit posts.
There's only one legitimate answer to this.
Yeah.
There is precedent for this in social media, which is when mom finds a social media account, its days are numbered. Like,
That's right.
It's... Oh, but what's the audience have to
okay.
say?
Audience can
But
make
it
it
still goes
Okay.
to Rycar. That was a tight one. That was a tough one. This is the second, at least on this episode when we're trolling Hidalgo in the game. He's in the chat. What's the name of Cheslock and Corey Quinn's new podcast? Old Men Yell at Cloud.
Yell at Cloud.
ooh.
Yes.
This is good.
Yeah. That might take it right there.
Yeah, these are quality.
Loud boomer.
Like, I would listen to both of these podcasts.
So, Katie, Alex said in the chat that if you nominate others, it looks good during your performance. But you've had an experience with DevOps Party Games influencing your performance review. I think I heard.
I mean, I just nearly quipplashed that round, so you know.
I
No,
I was done for
I recently went through my first Fang perf promotion process, and the DevOps Party Games thought leadership item was on my final packet, and I got promoted. There's
Yep,
a data
there is a
point
reason
for you.
you've done
Come
it.
on the podcast, you get promoted.
That's right. There's a reason. We've done it.
I like iCharts as a service. Well played.
Quietly
Well
burning out for the latest
That was a little
craze.
too real.
Too real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that, and I'm
Listen,
like,
I'm saying this as a CNCF
Yeah.
employee.
played.
I, you know,
It's a cry for help.
no, so it's
Blink
not.
twice.
It's a cry for this, for myself and others to stick to our OKRs this quarter of organizing ourselves better.
Getting rid of technical debt is easy. Just mark it as a write-off or open a PR that deletes every single file.
Just rimraff that shit. That's all. That gets rid of it.
That's right. That's all you need.
Rimraff?
Then it's
Wow.
No, I was converted on that Twitter thread. Rimraff for life now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
once you hear it, you
split
can't
audience.
unhear.
Oh,
There it
Audience
is.
pulls
Bobby
it.
gets that.
see, audience.
I needed that.
you matter.
Deleting every file solves a number of problems. It's like the product is managed, the documentation is done. Like,
Right.
These are
Evnola's
great.
web scale.
I'm so
Right?
happy.
you can't go wrong
Uh.
with deleting every file.
I was
Am
when I
I-
put this
am I
prompt in,
running-
I was like, this one could be kind of hard. This is like kind of on the spot, but y'all did great with this.
This
Yeah,
is
those
so
are
good.
both legit
Well done.
good answers. Like,
What about you in the chat? What's a song title that explains DevOps? Let us know.
They're having a real discussion about pizza. Don't get in their way in the chat.
oh, split,
audience. Oh,
split.
Paul.
Oh,
All right, Paul.
yes, nice.
Okay.
Tell if that was
Born
like
to run,
Born to
too
Run a
optimistic.
There you go,
or-
Brittany. See?
Pandas?
What? Red
I
pandas.
got a
make the
red
best-
panda.
This is
Hi.
absolutely perfect.
Awesome.
It is very
This is
thematic.
so good.
It's a trick question. Any red
is
panda.
this the one you tweeted about?
Right.
Yeah, this was the one that I said was
Yes. And Stabby win.
Way to go, good Jeremy. Way to go, good Jeremy.
Let's see the next one.
Rooting for you.
oh, what AWS checkbox prompt spell check. Which
No, that's far too useful.
now I was sitting there saying, like, so did I Aaron Aldrich this prompt? Is there a
Yes.
typo in it? Or is it just bad grammar?
With
No. You typoed it.
Wait, what? Fake AWS service. Wait, oh yeah, there we go. Actually, to be fair, whoever put it into the form typoed it. 'Cause I just copy pasted it with abandon.
Uh-huh.
But that was pretty good.
Way to pass that off on the audience.
I did. Yes.
So really, audience,
Okay.
spell check your submissions, is what Matt's saying.
So we're going to see where
All
we
right,
sit at
round
the end
one.
of round one. Now, that being said, the scores are going to double in the next round. So this is really, but Celeste still feel good about yourself.
Good, right there at the
I'm
front. It's
number
real
one.
close at the front, but she's right there.
Okay. Round two, double the points. Again, all our contestants are going to get 2 prompts. They kind of got their feet under them, so to speak. Ready to kind of see where that's going to go.
Got another 90 seconds to get 2 prompts written.
While our
that they,
players are working on this, if you enjoy silly online streamed tech-related game shows, you can tune into another one tomorrow at 4 o'clock U.S. Eastern time, and whatever that is, 3 o'clock Central. But it's called CNC Face Off, and I'll put a link in the chat for that. If you
Excellent. And when is that happening again, Matt?
It's at 3 o'clock Chicago time, because that's the only time zone I tell people anything is in. Usually they
That's right. It's all
confuse
that
me,
really
Cheslock.
It's right there in the middle. Okay. One way to make sure Pete gets there.
Yeah. For a second, Bobby sent me an email about where he's running. And Bobby, you're in New York, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
So Bobby adjusted the time zone. He said I should be able to be there at 8. And then for a second, I was like, wait, but I thought Bobby, but you were, yeah.
Yeah. I operate in the local time zone of if I know where you are as much as I can.
That's very considerate.
Well, you're in the right time zone, to be honest, Bobby.
It's true.
All right, we're getting close.
Okay. Something tells me Brittany's face right now. I cannot wait to see what prompt you got.
Stuck.
All right, let's see what we got here in round 2. It's not web scale. It's this.
Oh no.
Web fail. Oh, all right.
Oh dang.
And shit
That's a good
show.
one.
This is hard.
I'm such a sucker for a good rhyme.
Yeah.
Like that was.
It's good.
I think I still have one of those MongoDB is web scale shirts.
Classic video.
Oh yeah.
What was that, like 2010
Rich.
when that came out?
Yes.
Brittany?
Once a week,
nice.
my ops days. Like
Something
that.
something about
web scale t-shirts.
something
Oh,
about
rejected KubeCon talks.
Oh no.
The scheduler got me fired.
See, but I would want how the schedule got me fired, and then I would end the talk with my resume just on a slide. It's by the way, I'm humble. I can admit to my mistakes.
Do they want that kind of bad press for the Cougs?
Well, I'll tell you, if somebody wants to write that talk, the CFP for Cloud Engineering Summit is open for another few days. So,
Yeah, you're welcome.
There you go. There you go. That's a good one, Paul. Well done.
All right.
Everybody likes a good failure
worse
story.
than a merge conflict is the next one in the same rebase, or hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids would definitely be worse than a merge conflict. That is.
that sounds pretty.
Merge conflicts. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Sounds
had
pretty
merge
goddamn
conflict?
bad.
I've had, yes. I might have had both.
I will admit to having the scenario of
I meant rebase and a merge conflict. What do you think?
of completely deleting the repo on my machine and recloning and redoing my code today because I couldn't get the rebase to work.
Oh, that's the only way to live, man. That's the only way to live.
Honestly,
That big old
that is a
hard
legitimate. That is a legitimate solution to rebase problems. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Forget about rebase
dear.
problems. The solution to rebase. Oh goodness. Manager. Okay. Reminder: if you think you can write better prompts,
Number
go
one,
to,
yes, you
DevOps
probably
Party
can.
Games. Yes, you probably can. Secondly, go to DevOps Party Games. There is a prompts option to fill out the form. Way to go, good Jeremy. Just way to go, buddy.
Nailed that one vote. Katie,
What's
I was
that?
here for you.
What is the worst reason to use
Hi.
Kubernetes?
This is a fail.
You think you'll
Instant
really
messaging?
match?
Oh, it's so good. It's so. They're both They're both good in their own special way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is I'm? Is it instant messaging? Like, what are we getting at? Because if it's
Just
instant messaging, like
I like the mystery.
Incident
of it.
management.
Just
It's kind of
you know-
mysterious.
just some
You know, I
ellipses
just-
would have been fine.
There's a lot here.
see, I liked I'm because of the pure chaos.
Got a couple.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't.
I get
I really
it got
like
it got a
it.
chaos audience vote for me. Not gonna lie.
I have to vote for a
Still got a
pun.
couple
I'm
points.
helpless.
Why didn't I log an issue? I'll tell you why. oh wow! This is the hardest ever.
This is so good.
These are both so good. Oh no.
This is
Oh.
amazing.
Why can't I vote for both?
Yeah.
Oh, cat's gone.
Oh. Well, she's in the chat.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
It doesn't mean me.
This is fantastic. Paul, that was
that was good.
Oh, but
Oh,
but the audience. See?
Oh,
Big
dang.
ups to all my cat sips.
Yeah.
something you would find in my Twitter drafts.
Oh
Just
no!
Algo
These are,
again.
oh,
These are both
no.
great.
We're really getting it going here
Just
now.
like,
But I'm like-
just like Love Letter could get Alex to mute you. So these could be like together.
This is a tough call. Audience, what do you think?
But do they love simping for you, Kat, more than they love simping for Cheslock and like
no.
but Bobby
Being-
still takes it.
being
So
here
bad.
for the tsundere of Alex Hidalgo?
Yeah.
Big questions, Kat. Big questions.
New TikTok, but for SREs, startup name.
Drip
Scree.
drop-
Or
oh.
Drip drop table.
Wow.
Oh, I like the semicolon at the end. It's good.
Next DevOps party games. Tinder, but for SREs.
Oh
That's
Remember that
good.
one.
no! I mean, here's the answer: trauma bonding. That's
Yeah.
TikTok for SREs. Sorry.
I think my vote on this one's obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta, right?
Yeah,
You know.
it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done, Celeste.
Celeste is taking names. Oh,
Oh.
man.
Yes.
I don't think I really
Alright.
So I
am,
think
though.
Celeste is-
I feel like good Jeremy's gonna take it.
I don't know, but you kind of
Oh,
whoa, Bobby.
Okay.
Are we sure?
All right.
Barely.
Well, it can all get
Barely.
upset here in the Thriplash. So in the Thriplash, each contestant, they're going to get one prompt, and it's going to be a 3-part prompt, like a prompt that might have 3 answers. You could build to it. Fundamentally, construct your jokes however you like. Dude, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, we've got like a minute and a half. That's
Yeah,
totally
you got some time for these, but
Man.
I don't even remember what these prompts are, but there's one in there that someone went. So, kind of love it. This is gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna troll Cheslock some more in the chat with the bot.
Always.
With the bot, that's
Sorry. I'm sorry in advance.
How much time do I have? 51. Oh, geez.
you still got almost a minute. You know.
I feel like I need to go read the code of conduct really quickly again, just to make sure.
I mean,
No, be a good person. It's probably easy.
fine. Yeah. This is also the appropriate time when I always make the same joke on this show, which is in the older version of Quiplash, you couldn't put in custom prompts for the final round, and it was always something that the game would give us that was right on the edge of the code of conduct, if not pushing straight through it.
Yeah.
It's what got us the open source project logsquirt.io.
That's right. Which you can still contribute to.
Yeah.
All right. 5 seconds. Got a lot that haven't put theirs in. Getting down there.
Oh, no.
There we
Oh.
go. Looks like everything.
Okay, what do we
Fast
got?
minute and a half.
It goes by. 3 best things about tech Twitter. Ian Coldwater, Cat Cosgrove, and Alex Malka.
Are they not
Oh
the
my.
same thing?
Oh, wow.
Are they
this
not the
is-
same thing?
Okay.
I don't know where I want to go with this. This was
Look it up.
This was a tough one.
Yeah. Well, who are we assigning hot garbage Kubernetes tweets to if we're gonna map it?
Yes.
I mean,
Twitter.
It's par for the course. You're gonna log on. You're gonna see some hot garbage Kubernetes tweets.
Yeah. Just to give it.
Yeah.
Anywhere you log on.
This is a tough vote.
Again, I really think you could make an equivalence between all lines. At the current
Yeah,
level.
they
These are
kind of
the same
like. They
response.
do. They do.
The same response, in my opinion.
Oh,
And the
Okay.
audience
Oh,
agrees. The
it was
audience
tough.
agrees.
Try to-
Close, Jay.
Tried to get out that like pizza discourse, but too slow.
3 pieces of bad DevOps advice. Space when you tab. Backups, schmackups. Create with the end. No minds. Get good. Get good.
Good.
Get good. Make sure it's in
Yeah,
your
make sure
Just-
your title.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Well, I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, making sure it's in your title is good advice because I think it's about a 25 to 30% pay bump to have
Yes.
DevOps engineer
Whoa.
versus something else. So,
Just put DevOps engineer,
Get paid.
whether you are or not. Put
Get
DevOps
paid.
engineer.
oh, the audience is going to decide.
Split
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
This audience is really
Wow.
betraying me. Why?
Dang.
That was
Everyone, your checks are in the mail.
not enough pandering, Brittany. Not enough pandering.
You only do so much.
After your- I'm seeing a
This
I'm
is-
seeing a trend here.
This is a rough night for you there, Alex.
I don't know who Alex is.
Could be
Neither
walking
do I.
down
to be
Fifth-
fair. I feel like I've heard the name, but that's about it.
I didn't
Um,
want to admit that. but
Alex.
I'm
Alex.
gonna be
is-
walking down Fifth Avenue tomorrow, and Alex is gonna find me and just shake his head. Just gonna get that disappointed Hidalgo look.
Always.
Alex is a
Always.
wonderful person, and he's the author of the
Disappointed
SLO
Hidalgo
book.
is my
Yes.
new goth metal band.
Yes.
That'd be a fantastic goth metal band. Well done, Celeste.
Deep. Well, actually, 2 parts. That's it. That's like there's
I
so
had no
something
idea.
so ballsy about like not putting in the
Wow.
third prompt. Let's go. It's just
Real power move.
Stale Marsh-
Hey,
it is. It's a power
Marshmallows.
move. It's like the game tells you to do one thing, and you're like, nah.
This is I'm confident.
But is cauliflower better or worse than stale marshmallows? Which one's worse of those two?
I
You
like
have
stale
cheese on it.
marshmallows.
That's
I
really
like
why I'm here is to-
cauliflower.
I do
That
too.
too.
I was gonna
Oh.
say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ran out of time.
Jay.
I mean, it was a power move. I mean, it was totally a power move.
I had no idea what to
Nice.
do. I had so many
You're
things. I just ran.
All right, let's see,
Good.
where did we land?
I did not.
All right.
And our winner tonight,
Oh,
A short
good
list of
Jeremy. But there's a couple little
Way
bonus
to make me
points.
proud. Way to make me proud.
Good job, Jeremy. Good job. The
you.
top
Somebody,
answer was
somebody had to do some justice to our name. I'm just saying.
it
Yes.
certainly wasn't going to be
Finally.
me.
Well, it's not going to be me. No. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, no.
Finally.
Katie, you got the,
All right.
the link?
I have
We got it.
already in the Discord.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our next game,
All
which
right.
is going to be
Matt switches
Drawful.
us. Yes, Matt switches us over to Drawful. A quick rundown of that as each of the players are drawing a masterpiece of themselves. They will get each a thing they are to draw, and they have 2 colors. And just to remind the participants, players, there is no erase. You get 2 colors, no erase.
You don't get to pick
so
the colors,
this-
though.
No, and they're just randomly assigned to you, so you get to use whichever color it is for whichever prompt we have, whether it is good for the prompt or not. And again, definitely call out if you look at these prompts and know that you could come up with better ones. Do not hesitate to throw those in there. Or if you want to participate, there's a form for you on DevOpsPartyGames.com to get involved. We also have a mailing list that occasionally we'll send out whenever we remember that we have a mailing list, which is usually the day of, or during the show we remember that we have a mailing list.
Right.
So you can join it. Maybe you'll get things, maybe you won't, probably not.
This is how we can assure you that you will not get spammed if you join our mailing list. Because what we can guarantee you won't get spammed. What we can't guarantee is that you'll ever actually get an email from us.
But you will have signed up, and we won't use your stuff for anything else.
So
except for our multi-level marketing essential oil scam.
So we can always take a look here and see as our players drawing their kind of self-portraits where things go. I like the red panda piece. We're just
it's good.
Nice, Jay. I like it.
Yeah, Jay definitely. Yep.
That is the chaos
It looks
piece
so much
from-
like you. It's just that's what I picture.
Yours is really good.
Okay.
I just wanted to go with a gorilla with a pentagram. So
yeah, that's
I
fair.
was gonna say
And
that's
you
a bit of a
did.
Hades guardian, isn't it? Like that's guarding a dark place in the underworld.
So players,
CNCF, Circle of Hell.
that's Brooklyn, though.
so something to know as you're yes.
That's just how you describe Brooklyn to everything, to everybody now.
So the players are all getting prompts on their devices of something they need to draw. Hopefully that would let someone guess what that prompt might be. So it might be something like, Jeremy eating a slice of pizza, but better than that. But then what will happen is as each picture comes up, all the other players have to put in a fake prompt to try to fool people into guessing theirs as being the real one. And then after that, so you'll get points if people guess yours instead of the real one. But also, the audience and the players can award bonus likes. So if there's one you just really enjoyed, you can give it a like. And for our scoring for the thought leaderboard, you get ranked both on your total points and your total likes. So there's two strategies to playing Drawful on DevOps party games. You can play where you provide answers trying to fool people, or you can pander to the humor. Both work out pretty well. Where we
Don't
go with
forget, you can take those points and your position on said leaderboard and turn that into a VP position somewhere at some company with DevOps. So you heard it here first. You can do this.
You won't hear it anywhere else because nobody else would say that.
But it's here. You'll hear it here. You can do it. We're all counting on you. All right.
That's so nice.
Okay, we got a couple that have already done. 4 more to go. Up. Closing down. We got plenty of time though. Get their drawings in. No judgment on the drawings, that's for sure.
Oh, you can judge the shit out of me. It looks like a stupid child did mine, which is pretty close to me. Stupid child.
Looks like a gorilla from the 9th layer of hell. Is that what you're saying that did it?
Yeah, sure. It's hanging out in the 7 circles.
If you're new to tuning into DevOps Party Games, we do this once a month now. It's always, except for when it's not, on the last Tuesday of the month. But we alternate between a more North America time zone versus a more EMEA-friendly time zone. So our next one's going to be on August 31st, and that'll be a little more. So if you're in that time zone, that'll be helpful to you. But if you're in that time zone, you're probably not watching now because it's the middle of the night for you. But, that's cool.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what our first drawing is.
Okay.
Audience, what do you think? What would you estimate this to be a picture of? I'm the good news is this time, Jeremy, you have no idea what the prompts are, so you can't accidentally fuck up and say the answer when people are typing.
That's right.
in.
What
Not that that's
answer
ever
shouldn't I
happened
say?
before.
No, it hasn't happened like 2 or 3 times before. Never. Wow. I mean, yeah. Just like a Green Lantern.
I love that 20 minutes ago, Kat had to add "fu" as a permitted term in our chat.
Well, she was bad-mouthing pizza. What can I tell you? Very, very
so we had
protective
to
of
allow
you.
it. Yeah, it's important that it's there.
Um,
I'm with you. All right, what do we got? Choices.
All I can do is just laugh at
Oh no.
myself.
Okay. Punk and Drublick, mixed metaphor, developer Rex, automation. Yeah.
So audience,
Jay?
you're gonna first vote for what you think the right answer is, and then in a minute it's gonna let you award your bonus likes. So there's two different clicky clicks to do, just so you know, audience.
It's that anarchy symbol that's doing it for me. Like,
Yeah.
It's well drawn.
I mean,
Mixed
it's also
I
the
like mixed
moment.
metaphor. That might have to. Oh, somebody missed the. Or there was a. Or two people put in the same answer. I'm trying to remember how that went. Jay?
I don't have that much hair.
I was like, you know what? This is the first time I've met you as the thing too, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. He's got the vibe. He's a punk. He spends his time in front of computers. Like, yeah, it could be him.
Well, I'll tell you, Jay was the inspiration for this prompt. So you're not wrong.
Okay, so I actually was like halfway there. How lovely for me.
That was a big set of points there, Paul. It's
not too bad.
Okay, what do we got next here? Ooh.
Some words in there. Effective use of two colors.
That's true. I like. Yeah, there's like levels to it.
Is it really writing if you can't understand what's being
Right.
written?
No, I know. Oh, people. Okay, listen, Jay.
Oh my God, 2020.
Yeah. These are good. Some good ones here.
Dumpster. Oh, isn't it? Like,
Man, whoever put my life on. Do you need help? Like, we could talk after.
Go get some pizza.
See, also the real reason I quit tech.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't answer Jay for that one.
Right, yeah, that's true.
That's
wow.
Oh.
Paul is coming out here. This wow.
Paul's sweeping it.
Is that a real domain?
It is.
There is tire fire.
It is.
If you go to,
Fire.
it's like tired. I think I got it right. I'll see if I get it right.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
if
that the
Jade
one
has
where-
anything to do with this one too, but it works.
Was
Super
dumpster
solid.
fire the one where people actually had a dumpster fire?
Bobby, we were in sync
I
there.
think so.
Yeah, that's
That was
Tire
good.
tire fire like cycles through a bunch of other things with like Zarkowski and Cheslock and stuff.
Well
The
done.
actual
Strikes
title.
back.
Oh boy.
Let's see where the likes landed on here. I never pay attention to those. Oh, you thought? Yep.
Okay.
Jay's good. So see, pander with that. Just gotta love a callback. Gotta love a callback.
Is this also a title?
Absolute trash.
There's a theme.
Why is everything on fire in this?
Have you seen everything lately?
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
What have you been locked in the
Fire
house for the
is-
last year and a half?
Who
Come on.
knew?
Is
Who
it a
knew that
stock
DevOps Party
prediction?
Games was a reflection on society? That's our new selling point, Matt.
What is?
The DevOps Party Games is a reflection on society.
Mhm.
What kind of reflection remains to be seen?
That's right. It's all in how you look at it.
It's drawing on the outside how we feel on the inside.
That's a very legitimate form of therapy. Art therapy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm here.
That's why we do this, actually. We've been doing this now for just over a year.
Is this truly a product of COVID? Here I thought y'all
See,
fun.
No, that's what started it. Yeah.
Literally,
Oh
We
no.
were like, hey, we should do. We did it with. We did
That's
this
funny.
whole thing. We're like, hey, we should do this regularly. US East 1. That's a good.
USD's one is good.
Yeah.
But if you are
Kind of
for
there.
people
no
who are
matter what.
curious, the genesis of DevOps Party Games was early on in lockdown and everything, when everybody had nothing else to do, and we would get on and play Jackbox games on Zoom. And then Jeremy and I were like, "Oh, you can do custom prompts," and we're like, "We should do one of the game nights and just put in a bunch of like tech dumb shit." And then of course we're like, "Well, we should stream it," and Here you go.
Next thing you know,
everybody's getting VP promotions.
Next thing you know, apparently
We're all
this
VPs.
is my thing, and then people are like, we need a silly tech game show.
why not? Call Matt.
If other things I
1-800
like,
Stratton.
I'll take it.
Wow.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needed that.
When in doubt, make a US East 1 joke. It'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth at least a few points every time.
This was I think this was
Oh, Celeste.
I believe how much I'm being.
I don't know what you're looking at here.
I work at Microsoft.
this was a hard one to do. Like
See, I didn't know that you worked at Microsoft, but I was sure that you didn't work at AWS or something. So I was like, and listen, you can't just keep banging on the same drum in your life. You got to try new things. You got to explore new territory. You got to
banged on that
recycle a
AWS
different
drum.
old joke. You
Yes.
can't just,
What am I looking at?
Ask myself that all the time. All the time.
I usually only say that when I look in the mirror, but right now.
Always. After a really long night, that's like me.
that sounds like maybe you having a little bit of a cry for help there, Jeremy.
I mean, haven't really gone anywhere other than a few small family trips in a while. So yeah, this might be cry for help. Well,
We went camping together.
That was a year ago, Matt.
That's true. It was almost a year ago.
Isn't that depressing? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go watch Space Jam 2 after this.
But
And I haven't seen my friends for a year, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I saw them recently. Like, no, it's been a full calendar year.
The Pillar of Devrel.
wait, which Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yes.
By the
thank
way,
you.
y'all, Kat says all you people using text for drawful pretty sus.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I can't draw for shit, so sometimes I need a little prompt.
The good news is when I'm playing, my handwriting is so bad that it doesn't really help anyway. So
My drawing's so bad it doesn't matter what I write.
that's fair. That's fair.
My
I do like
handwriting is
Pillar of
much
Devrel.
better.
That the Pillar of Devrel's a good one.
What are the 3 pillars of Devrel?
Stickers.
Fake it till you make it.
Rush your
Nice,
enemy.
Katie.
Use them. No.
In meetups. I don't know.
My thesis on my Lambda might not be it.
It's good.
Oh, you guys got it.
Nice.
That was
Honestly,
good.
these are great art skills, everyone. I, don't know.
I voted for
Great.
That's Me, Jay. I voted for That's Me. That was very clever.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yes. Kat says the 3 pillars of Devrel are stickers, shitposting, and airline points. You're not wrong.
This is very
You're
well
not wrong.
done.
This is.
Yeah.
I know exactly what's going on here.
Infinidash on Kubernetes?
Well, that's the only place to run Infinidash. That's redundant.
right.
Like, yeah.
Sometimes you have to be redundant, Matt. You need redundancy.
That's why we had to get a second
That's why we
Jeremy.
had 2 Jeremys.
That's why we had to get a second Jeremy. Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Katie.
Katie, we were on the same track. Well done. Virtual 5.
Like my redundant Jeremys.
Nobody asked for that, by the way. Ever.
No, I mean, yeah, nobody did.
No.
Oh, that switch was AJ? H?
It's fire. Yikes.
3 shitty pillars, okay?
I
hate that he has s'more on too long, okay?
The slash dot effect.
Shout out to the
That's a
slash dot
throw
effect.
out.
Yeah.
That is a throwback.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. CNC fire, that's good.
That one's gonna get a lot of digs.
Nice, Nick.
Good though.
What's a slash dot? I'm kidding. I'm old enough to know.
Look, Grandpa, you know what slash dot is.
Is that still a thing?
Still up.
It is.
It
And
is
it's
still
still-
there.
It totally is.
It looks exactly the same, which is like the new standard for like sites you might actually want to go acquire news.
And at least they're not trying to sell us VA Linux anymore.
Oh my god, I looked at the comment section of Slashdot like a year or two ago. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's real bad.
It'll make you yearn for
hacker news.
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I used to read Slashdot when I was like quite young. Like I was
All the
12,
time,
13,
yeah.
14.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, god damn. Like it's
Commander
a mess.
Taco was like my go-to source for bullshit.
Yep.
That and Fucked Company, like, were two of the best, I guess, that era of websites.
Yeah. The Slashdot comments are like unreadable though. And it's like that's what you used to go to Slashdot for. They're unreadable. They're so bad.
I like this one.
Now, is that
I'm trying to remember
HTML
what
or
this
is it XML?
I can't tell if that's a pitchfork or a train at the bottom or.
Yeah. Vortex.
This is always around this time of the game is when I start to turn my head when I look at it like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, it does look like my code.
This looks better than your code, John. I see your code.
You didn't see what I was working on today. I even had colors in it. I don't know what to do. Spaghetti code. Front end salad. That's Jay's code. There's a.
I really like Italian fusion. Like that's...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like the
fusion of sorts.
The top's good.
It's like a flying spaghetti monster of HTML.
Jeremy, you wrote this prompt, I think, right? Did you put? Was this the one you put in?
No, the other one.
Jeremy Meese.
Me?
I thought you put this one in the Airtable.
Self-reference.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow, big pull there, Celeste.
Yeah, that was me. Like a long time ago. That's an old prompt.
Yeah, give me that money.
Wait, were you under the impression there's like monetary?
No. I'm a very competitive person.
Yes.
That's really all it is.
Oh,
I wanted to make sure we nipped that.
this is
in the
a
bud.
nice drawing.
No, that is
Thank
No
you.
pot, like winning pot around here. Or maybe.
Who knew? I like the
Um,
drawing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very
Detail.
clear. Yeah, detailed
makes
and
me think
clean.
like part Jason meets
Yeah.
like Jason meets the Handmaiden's Tale.
but Jason with a goatee.
Which, well, yeah, like it's leaking through the holes in the mask.
Where does the
And-
Handmaid's Tale come in?
I'm still trying to figure out. There's definitely no
I
like.
don't think
just want
Jeremy's
some
actually
clarity.
seen that.
The before times. Oof, that hurts me.
Maybe I was watching the wrong show. I was watching Handmaid's Tale.
Stalker.
SS COVID is too real.
Yeah, the before times hurts a little bit. I don't need that. I don't need that as a humorous prompt.
Right.
Yeah, developer advocate is even worse there.
Dr. Stalker, though. I like Dr. Stalker.
Good.
That may
Good,
become
Jeremy.
a future prompt.
Yep.
Go with that one.
A little too real there. Vacation, but on call.
That's a good one.
So just vacation.
Oof. Too real.
This also may
Anyway.
become a future prompt. 'Cause I would like to see how someone draws that. Give it-
Like this.
Yeah.
Good, Brittany.
I didn't quite get the Handmaid's.
Yay!
Is this because of his like boat?
Well,
He got a
did he
boat
own,
and an
like,
island.
sponsors?
Yeah.
He has a
he
boat and
does?
creepy facial hair, so
And an
Oh, wow.
island.
This is true. This is very true.
Yeah. All of
I
it.
didn't know about the island. Yeah.
PHP my admin.
Wow. Well,
Oof.
Well,
Those are memories.
/.php my admin throwback episode.
Where's the cPanel reference? I mean, Rycar got dig in there, but that's not. That's like next wave.
Oh, dig! Gosh, that
Fun
existed.
side story while those are writing. So you mentions PHP on my admin. So back when I was a MySQL admin years.
I'm sorry, it's pronounced my squirrel.
My squirrel. I'm sorry. I came home from work one day. Wife said, "Hey, what happened today?" And I said, "Oh, Oracle bought MySQL." And my wife said, "Oh, how much money do we get?" and I made me pause for a minute. And go, I don't what. Oh no, it's not MySQL. It's yeah. So she quickly realized that we weren't getting oodles of money. So,
It was not Jeremy's SQL.
no.
It was so old.
Okay. So maybe that was So maybe that wasn't a. Okay. Like what? Yeah.
Thanks. I
I'll
tried to
try
block
not
it
to-
out. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
It's just trauma.
Yeah.
There's fun facts in the chat that aren't fun at all.
I feel like I now want to like write a lab example with Pulumi that installs PHP MyAdmin.
That's your April Fool's.
Thank you,
Yes.
Celeste.
There you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. That's all I'm saying.
I'm so old.
Amstack.
I'm so old is a great prompt.
Sysadmin tears for sure.
I just don't know what the actual prompt is in this situation.
Leaky inputs.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Good.
Oh, very
really
nice.
good.
Oh, that's wrong.
That's a good one.
Break my streak. Oh.
Can't.
I got you, Brittany.
Fun
I got
effort,
you.
Jay. You
We
had
can
me.
There you go.
Oh,
Aw.
Oh.
I was scared that nobody was gonna get that.
Oh,
My
and
drawing
here come our
ability.
results. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, Rycar. Well
All
done.
right.
But the
But
important
here
thing
comes
is.
the most liked. This is the extra points that happen.
this is the
Who's
one
gonna
that-
come up there?
popular.
This is the only one that really matters. It's
Good
popularity.
Jeremy.
Good Jeremy.
Well
Way
done.
to go.
Vince
Well-
Whiplash, it's the most liked.
Well
Something
played
I've never gotten in my life, so thank you. Thanks for doing it for the Jeremys.
for the Jeremys there.
Telling you, trying to bring honor back to the name. Just
I did it all
there's
for the
there's a lot
Jeremys.
to undo, man. There's a lot to undo. I mean, I love you.
Thanks, Jay. That was good, Jay.
All right.
Thank you.
I got to rock and roll and
Okay.
traumatize myself with Space Jam, but I still have a tiny drop of
enjoy.
whiskey.
And welcome
All right,
to
now
I'm
the-
All
Super
Steve,
fun.
thanks, Celeste.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for this. We'll take a moment. Players, if you have anything upcoming that you want to share with our audience, anything to promote or de-promote, maybe if there's a thing you don't like and you want to tell people to not do it, I guess you could do that. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Don't start chasing waterfalls.
Don't.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Please
Don't do it.
There's a whole
Stick to the
song
rivers
about
and
it.
the lakes you're used to.
Mhm.
Always.
Stick to the data lakes that you're used to.
Good.
Well played. Well played.
And
yeah,
also, thank you for Kat for just being Kat. I think we can all
You're welcome.
promote Kat.
Aw.
That's sweet. Thank you,
Whoop,
Jay.
whoop.
Love you, girl.
All right. Anyone else?
Take your
Anything else to
vacation.
plug? Yes, take it.
yes, I'm
Take
taking
somebody
my
else's
Go on,
vacation next
go on
week.
vacation. Don't forget.
Yeah,
And
huge
avoid
plus
that
one for
Hidalgo mute. Whatever you do, just avoid that Hidalgo mute.
Or
No,
go for
no.
it. It could be
I
more
want him to
fun to
mute
go
me.
for it. Yeah,
Mute me, Alex.
I'm kind of into that.
Beautiful.
Reminds. I actually left Alex on red for a week, so I got to reply.
No, you don't.
This person
You don't.
No,
blocks
you got
everything.
another week. Another week.
Everybody, don't forget to sign up for our mailing list so we can pretend to try to remind you about upcoming episodes. We got CNC Face Off tomorrow on the Cloud Native Twitch,
Make sure to
and
go to DevOpsPartyGames.com. Find out all the info about upcoming episodes and past episodes. You can watch them on YouTube at youtube.com/DevOps Party Games.
Nope. It's that no, because YouTube is stupid. And it's not that. It's like /C/DevOps Party Games.
Oh, that's right. It's for channel.
So yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, but thank you everybody who mashed subscribe on that. Thanks to our players again, and we will see you all next time.
Deuces.